So I'm talking to people who inspire me, and last week I got to talk to Susan Coyne, which was awesome. And I think there were so many things that she said that were inspiring, and just being with her is inspiring. But I really loved that she talked about the fact that when you dry on stage, what I do is I kind of go into and she said, you'll know what you're supposed to be doing, so do that, and then that will free up the mind. So now I'm kind of looking forward to the next time I dry on stage, kind of. And then she said who I should talk to next. So this woman I've never met before, I don't know who this is. She's a teacher that I know, and she teaches all kinds of people all over the world. So let's just bring her out, and it is my pleasure to talk to her. Hi. Hi.
Paula Wing.
Paula,
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Paula
to meet
Wing.
you. Paula Wing.
Paula Wing, like a bird.
Like a bird, yes.
Right, you've had to say that your whole, or is that your married name, or is that?
No,
You've
that's
had that
my
your
human
whole
name.
life.
Yes.
Your human name. Have
Yeah.
a seat.
Thank you. Do a little spin.
That was
There we go.
it was very nice.
Thank you. It's very my ballet training.
Right there.
Right.
So Susan said you met at theater school.
Yeah, the NTS, the National Theatre School. Yeah. In fact, this week, 2 days ago, I was walking past the school, and I wrote her a little note saying, I passed the bar. I thought I could almost see us in there.
Do you remember your audition piece for that? For the
Oh my God, what a question. I do. I do, actually. My dear friend, my very first boyfriend dumped me the night before my audition.
Please tell me the piece was hard.
Oh no, but it was perfect. So I didn't get any sleep. So by the time I got into the audition, I was thinking, I hate you all. You don't know what love is. You don't know what pain is. So I just went in and I didn't care.
So how did you get into teaching?
I got into it because the librarian at the National Theatre School, who was my huge mentor and great, I used to say she was my spiritual grandmother, she died. And someone from the school and I went to the funeral, and on that trip, that person was teaching. And she said, why don't you come into my school next year and create a play with my kids? And so that's how it started. My other brother is a high school teacher, and so before I did the thing, I still am embarrassed by this. I phoned him and said, so, do you have any tips? Like, it's not a profession, like you don't have to work really hard. Just give me like the 6 top points and I'll go from there. He's very generous, but he only gave me one thing, and it's been, I would say, the thing that's guided me. He said, make sure they know you love them. And that's the key. If you know someone loves you, you can take it when they say, that wasn't you. I'm an actor, I'm a playwright, so I teach the joy and the rigor of expression, I would say. So I have taught, I work at Soul Pepper a lot. I'm in their community. I'm one of their community teachers, and so I teach teens and I teach them acting. But in the midst of teaching them acting and writing, you're teaching them how to contact themselves and how to have confidence in their opinion. I think in order to create, you can't believe there's only one answer.
Okay, so name 5 plays.
Acquiesce, which I'm going to see this afternoon.
Nice.
The Realistic Joneses, I'm hosting the talkbacks this week. Das Ding, which is just an excellent German title. I don't know. The Ugly One. The Cabins, my latest play.
Nice. Perfect Pizza.
Oh, it's in Naples, in a little place called Sorbillo, down a really dirty street, and it's incredibly busy, and it's €5, and it's bigger than the plate, and it's a margarita.
If you could be any age for a week,
This one,
what cheers you up?
my students.
Morning or night?
Both.
Nice. Favorite breakfast food?
Oh, a brunch in a really sexy place with a good friend.
If you could bring any person back to life?
Asia, the librarian from the National Theatre School.
Ever been fired?
Oh, yeah. From a funeral home. Because I was too cheerful.
Best decision you've ever made?
Oh my goodness. To go on a first date with my current partner.
Favorite junk food?
Chips.
What flavor?
It's a golden age. See, it depends. If I really need to feed some deep hole, Ruffles, no dip. If I'm sharing with a friend, possibly barbecue, Miss Vicky's. As my brother-in-law says, it's a golden age. There are chips for every mood.
An animal that scares you?
My partner's cat who bit him last week.
Best thing about living in Toronto?
Everything. The best thing about living in Toronto is living in Toronto.
Worst thing?
Traffic.
Who would you like to do a love scene with?
Oh my God. An actor from Montreal that I met last week who's Russian, who I just found so, I think he reminded me of Asya. He was so Vitaly something, and man, was he a tasty piece of work.
Favorite app?
Duolingo.
First job?
Teaching ice skating to 4-year-olds. It was
Worst,
awesome.
It was awesome.
Yes.
Worst habit?
Chips.
Favorite game as a child?
Monopoly.
What inspires you?
People who are fighting for what they believe in. Like the water protectors at Standing Rock really inspire me lately. That the commitment, the length of time they've been there, and what they're hoping to accomplish inspires me incredibly.
3 words to describe yourself.
Ready, alive, happy.
Ready, alive, happy.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so Paula, this is the end of our conversation.
No,
I
don't say that's true. I can't
know.
face it.
I feel we have to eat chips somewhere together.
I know,
with white wine.
totally. Yes.
With white wine.
Yes.
Okay, good. So who do I? Don't tell me the person's name
I
because I'll
won't.
meet them next week for the first time. But who should I talk to next?
She's a person, as I say, that I have mentored. I've known her since she was 16 years old. And she is a director and an actor and a person and a creator. She's a creator. And she has really inspired me in the way that she takes action on things that she believes in. So for her, artistry is an action-taking artistry.
I love that.
I think you'll love her.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I love you.
Well, back at you.
All right, so that's it.
So that's
it. That was great.
So we got to take these off.
Strip down to our humanity. Get out of here. Okay. So we'll